5 hours in. Overwatch is excellent, but you've probably already heard that because it's one of those games where the hype machine's so loud you can't connect to the internet nowadays without hearing 1,000 rabid voices screaming the word tracer directly into your ear holes.
Hiya, over here!
I had initially planned to avoid this one simply because of how obnoxious that was, but here I am now adding to the noise it's generating. So why? Why did I cave in and start playing Overwatch when I've done so well at avoiding other overhyped games with obnoxious rabid fanbases in the past? Well, unlike some other games that have had this effect recently, Overwatch actually looked fun. Its gameplay looked appealing and its charm was blatant, and just the whole thing intrigued me. Everything I saw about this game just looked enjoyable. And you know what? It was worth it. The internet was right about this one. So for anyone who hasn't played this game yet, you've played Team Fortress 2, right? Yeah? Good. Well, it's that. Literally it's that, but with different characters and just enough charm to push itself as its own game. And if you haven't, why? It's free, and unless you're Fred Flintstone and your computer is made of rocks and fur, it will run. Overwatch, on the other hand, might not, so, you know, go and play Team Fortress 2, idiot. Anyway, Overwatch. This game is fun. Really fun. You've got to kill people and complete objectives. Super simple. Kill a dude, capture a point, kill a dude, push a cart. Kinda like some other game, eh, Blizzard? Despite its similarities, its main draw for me is its wacky roster of characters. There's 21 in total, and they're all unique in their playstyle, which sets this apart from other games. I've personally taken a liking to Junkrat and Roadhog, because not only are these two the most fun to play, they're also the ones with the raddest designs and the coolest backstories. Like, seriously, these two are so cool. Coming from an irradiated Australia where everything has gone full Mad Max due to a nuclear explosion, Junkrat's gone insane from radiation poisoning and become a manic explosives expert, and his partner in crime, Roadhog, has become a cold-hearted killer with a rad grappling hook and a neat shotgun. Basically, they're the best. So one thing that took me by surprise with this game was how instinctively good I am at it, which was weird because I'm not usually good at the whole FPS genre. It's not really fair to just tell you about this, so instead I'm going to show you a montage of just how good I am. This is going to be the finest moments of my final hour playing this game. Those of weak constitution should look away now because such an insane level of high skill might just blow your mind straight to goddamn hell.
This is a real freaking embarrassment. This sucks.
Get over here! Come here!
Damn, son.
Freaking unbelievable. Aw, crap. God damn it, Leroy.
Okay, so maybe I lied. Maybe I'm not a pro gamer, and maybe I'm actually pretty bad at Overwatch. Okay, fine, I die a lot, and I constantly feel like I'm letting down my team, which normally would make me enjoy a game less, but here I don't really care. It's fun and I'm not there to win, even if my teammates often are. Throughout my time with this game, I found that it's definitely more fun to play while voice chatting with friends, but it's still enjoyable without them, because having friends around makes it feel better to actually contribute towards a team effort, and when you start screwing up and letting the team down, they'll be there to constantly berate you, and sometimes you'll actually feel like being better. However, if you don't have friends, it's still fun to play this game just on your own, chilling out with random strangers on the internet. This game does make an effort to push the idea of team play and working together, with some heroes having abilities that specifically benefit your teammates. For example, some of the heroes work specifically as healers and not as offensive heroes, and others simply have abilities that help your team. For example, Reinhardt has a shield that not only can you hide behind, but also your teammates can hide behind, and Mei is able to lift up walls to shield your teammates from damage. This idea of teamwork is also conveyed through game mechanics. For example, whenever you kill someone in this game, it gives you a percentage of the damage that you specifically dealt. So if you dealt 50 and another person dealt 50, you feel like you've really contributed towards a team. Or if you all dealt little bits of damage to take down a tank, you all feel good instead of just the person who got the last hit. However, this does kind of backfire because it makes you really want to get those 100s. Like, it feels good when you single-handedly take someone down. It feels real good. Another thing that did surprise me about this game was just how good it looks and how smoothly it runs on my PC, despite my PC not being particularly good and me having to run it on the lowest possible settings. Like, even on the lowest settings, it still looks good because of its graphical style. It also runs really smoothly. I've never had any lag or glitches or frame rate issues. The only real issue I had with this game is that occasionally when you load into a server, objects will be invisible, so you won't have hands or you won't be able to see other players. They'll load in after a little bit of time, which is fine because sometimes the game will give you a delay before you can leave your base or before you'll find the enemy, so it doesn't actually affect gameplay. However, if you load into a server midway through the game and you're just instantly out into the fight, it can be kind of problematic because you can't see the enemies and they just kill you. Other than that though, the entire game runs incredibly well and just is really good. So yeah, Overwatch. Is it as good as the recent Hype Fest has claimed? Yeah, it's a whole load of fun and I definitely recommend it. While the gameplay is similar to Team Fortress 2, it definitely adds enough to the formula to feel incredibly different and just still be fun and refreshing. In a world of bland generic rehashed shooters, this game definitely takes the cake with having just so much originality and interest and intrigue packed into the whole thing. Definitely pick it up. So yeah, I've been Dan and this has been 5 Hours In. Goodbye.
Do 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 do. This is our Slate song.